Hello, Ramon Bassett with Current Technologies here. Last week we discussed alarm fatigue, meaning your video cameras are crying wolf. And I gave you 3 tips on how to reduce those notifications that you're getting, false notifications. Now this week we're going to look at why you might not be getting those notifications. All right, here's a scenario, and this happens. Your employee leaves for lunch, and then all of a sudden they come back in, all frustrated and worried, and they say, "My catalytic converter was stolen out of my car." So they report it to the head of security. Head of security takes the report and about to go and call the police, and goes to the video management system that they have with all the cameras and looks, and lo and behold, nothing. There's nothing. It wasn't recording. But they're like, well, it's got to be. So they call the IT staff. They look at the video management system and they do a ping, it's called, and the camera comes right up and it is online. It's ready. And they say, no, it's ready. Well, just because it can ping does not mean that the camera is actually recording. And so that's very important, because obviously you have these cameras to help record. So here's some 3 quick things that you can look at and help determine if these recordings are happening. 1, you can have one of your IT or security staff go one by one to each camera on the VMS and then do a sampling of a recording. And there, you might catch it that way. Well, you'll definitely catch it more than not even looking at it. But still, you have to go one to one and see that. And can you imagine how much time that would take and labor of going from each camera to each camera? So some people do that. It's better than nothing. However, 2, you can purchase software that will monitor it for you. But you got to be careful, and this is the key. You've got to find out if that software will indicate if the camera's recording. Because they can go and say they're monitoring and it's on, they see that green light, but does it actually say it's recording? Finally, you can hire an IT firm, outside IT firm, that can monitor it for you. However, you have to drill down and ask if it can identify if the camera is recording or not. Because obviously that's one of the reasons why you have these cameras. If you would like to learn more about this, or if you're wondering, I wonder if my cameras are recording, how would I know? Please reach out with the contact information above, and I'll be happy to have that conversation with you, point you in the right direction, give some resources, and if it makes sense, we can meet and talk about that as well. Please like, share, comment. Follow me on LinkedIn and YouTube at #ITYouCanThriveOn. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast Cyber Connect on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Until next week, be safe.